Hey, good morning, everybody. And I quit. I quit the whole gratitude thing. It just didn't work for me. I tried it. I tried it, and it just didn't work. Well, April Fools anyway. I actually posted it actually this morning. I posted April Fools, and I said I'm moving out of the country too. So I might move out of the country, but I'm not going to quit the gratitude. Anyways, welcome everybody for coming. Harry, thank you so much for being here. Chris, thank you for being over here. Len, and you guys, would you like to guys come over? Len and Chris, would you want to come over and join Terry and I today this morning? I guess Terry's got some really cool stuff that she wants to share today, so it's gonna be a really fun show. So if you guys want to come over and let me know. Okay, Chris said you're gonna stay over on that side. Len says sure, why not? Okay, let me bring Len over, and then we're gonna talk about some really cool things today. So Len, me click, go bump bump. Okay, let's see if I can bring Len over into cyberspace. Okay, Len's on his way over to cyberspace. Anyway, Terry, welcome. Thank you so much for coming today. Today's an exciting day, April Fools. Wow, what a great day. I'm going to be on your show later on. Debbie Garcia and I are going to be on your show a little bit later on today. Hello, Len. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you today?
I'm wonderful. I took a big fall today. I was running late, so I was like running real fast, and I always try to beat my dog Charlie at the end. We have like a little game I play with the three dogs, and I usually come in second place. Charlie always wins because he's so fast. But today I was running as fast as I could, and I went faster than I ever ran. And I right before I got to the end, and I did a major tumble. But I fell perfectly. I got sand and stuff all over my body, my face, all over my legs. But I didn't get hurt. I just kind of like did a roll. It was softer. I knew I wasn't going to get hurt, but I went faster than my legs could handle. It was funny. I actually kind of enjoyed. I laughed at myself, but it was fun. But Len, was great yesterday. Seeing you were on Karen Reardon Palmer's show yesterday. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
I love what she's doing. I love the whole global peace going viral thing that she's doing. And then Terry was on her show later on, right after you were. It's so cool. Everybody's just kind of working together, doing these really cool things. It's amazing. It's so much fun.
And I have the replay from Terry's show. Can you hear me? How's my sound quality, by the way?
You're just fine.
Okay.
Fine.
I have the replay from Terry's show, and I actually started to watch it last night, but I didn't finish it, so I got to go back and watch it.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Great show.
But Karen did take the...
Len, was that on camera? Because I just listened to it.
No, it wasn't on camera. It was just a call-in.
Okay. Right.
Now, you're on today, right?
I'm on today. I'm on Terry's show today, too. Mm-hmm. Terry and Debbie, me and Debbie are on Terry's show today, too.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna play April Fools on my show today.
It's gonna be fun. Oh my God, yeah. And Terry's got some really cool things that she wants to share today. They're doing a program. Now I've been listening a lot. Debbie Garcia has been on her show a lot. In fact, they're doing something together on Wednesdays. They're launching a whole new thing with Paul Santisi. They're doing. I'll let you talk about it because you know more about it than me. Go ahead. Why don't you talk about the thing that you guys are doing, Terry?
Good morning, Bob. Yeah, which thing am I doing? Oh my God, there's so many. I feel like I'm in a tornado right now, all spinning around like the Tasmanian devil. Okay, all right.
The thing with Paul.
Yes, on Wednesday nights, starting next Wednesday, the 6th, we at 10 o'clock Eastern Time, we will be doing Paul's Happiness Angels on Blog Talk Radio. And it's all about happiness. It's all about spreading joy, how to help people spread joy. Paul will actually introduce us at the beginning, and every so often he'll either call us or we'll call him. I don't know if you'll remember the old TV show Charlie's Angels, but it's kind of carrying that theme of we have this main guy, and Paul's our main guy. So we'll be giving him lots of props, throwing his name out there, giving links to how to get in touch with him, and mentioning him on the show. So yeah, it's very exciting. And when we approached him with it, he was just gung-ho. He's like, oh, yeah, sure. And he was actually in the middle of working, doing a new, meditation video. And he stopped that and recorded our recording for us for the beginning and actually added his own touch to it. I played it last Wednesday on the show so everybody could hear what it's going to sound like. But it's just awesome because it uses the same music from the original Charlie's Angels, and then he, of course, introduces us, the three angels, and tells a little bit of something about us. So, yeah, that's pretty exciting. And just exciting to be able to share happiness and joy and, have a show that's positive. I try to make all my shows positive and uplifting. But I think that one is going to be off the charts.
It's going to be fun.
Really,
I love the dynamics that all you ladies have together. It's so much fun. I've been listening.
Yeah.
Last few weeks, I've been listening to all the shows that Debbie have been in, and like the three of you ladies together, you just have this bringing this dynamic that it just lifts people up, and it's so cool to see people call in, and they come in when they usually have problems. They're talking about this happiness, and then the three of you like. Bam! It's just like this energy. You like lift them right up, and it's so cool to witness that. I can feel the energy over the phone. So I'm really grateful that you're doing it for people. You're making a major impact on people's lives. You're moving people, and that's great. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, well, that's my goal in life. Whatever amount of time I have left in this world, I just want to spread happiness and lift people up, and make their life a little better if I can, in any way that I can.
Right.
And, so that brings me to what we're doing for the whole month of April. We're doing, on Angel Speakers, we're doing 30 days of loving yourself. And that's really where it has to begin. It has to begin inside so that we have that love that we can spread out into the world. So there's 4 of us that are joining together. It's myself, Debbie Garcia, Tay from the Mama Tay Show, and Lisa Jo Davis, and I think you're going to have Lisa Jo on your show at some point, Bob. Mm-hmm. Lisa's an amazing, amazing woman and very connected with the angels. She does a Hosting the Archangels event on Facebook. She has a group for that, and there's somebody constantly hosting archangels in their homes. So the 4 of us have joined together. We're going to be mentoring anybody that would like to come in and join this wonderful event that's going on. Every day there will be a challenge. You have to take a picture every day of yourself, and you'll have the assignment. It may not always be a full picture. It may be your face, your smile, your eyes, and then we'll give a lesson pertaining each day, pertaining to how to love yourself, how to use that, and little tips that you can do to love yourself more, and to find that love inside, and then to share it out in the world. So it's exciting.
That's so important because we can't really love other people until we learn how to love ourselves.
Exactly. We have to have something in our well to draw from.
I mean, I know it sounds cliche. It always sounds cliche. You always say, well, love yourself first, But how do you practice it? And when you it's like practicing gratitude. I'm such a big believer in that. When you it's good to say, well, I'm grateful. I'm grateful. Or I work out. I do this or just do that. But until you do it, until you make it, you draw a line in the sand, and you create it as a ritual. You do it every single day. And then what do they take? 28 days to create a habit or something like that.
Something like that.
And you can do it for
what I do. Yeah, what I do, Bob, is I do my gratitude first thing, and that just kind of sets the mood. But then in my bathroom on the mirror, I have written my affirmations, the positive affirmations that we need to say to ourselves. I am worthy. I am loved. I am beautiful. I am enough. And then right in the middle of that mirror with lipstick, I took and I drew a heart, and it's right where my face goes in the mirror. So every morning, that just gives me that, not only the words that are going inside, but that image of me surrounded by a heart, surrounded by love. And I think that's so important to tell ourselves that we're loved. How many of us actually look in the mirror and say, I love you? Not a whole lot of people do that. But we have to love ourselves so that we have that to give out to others.
I love that. I think that's great. I was at Len's house down in Mexico, and he's got things written up in his mirror. I thought that was pretty cool too. It's good reminders to have things. It's good. We need reminders all the time because every day something new is going to come down the pike. Something's going to happen to us, so we need to have reminders, remind ourselves every single day that we are who we are and we want to advance on wherever we're going. I think that's wonderful.
Exactly. You know, like this morning, I had kind of a bumpy start, and I ran into some snags because I've got some stuff going on with my car that I'm trying to get registered, and so I found myself feeling kind of irritated, and I'm like, wait a minute, step back. You have to actually step back from the situations when there's something negative going on, and a lot of times I'll use what I call the mirrors of protection. And I set the intention that I'm surrounded by mirrors pointing outward. So the mirror is reflecting back anything that doesn't need to come into my space. Anything negative, any negative vibes, it's going back out into wherever it came from. So that protects me and keeps me in my happy place. And I like being in my happy place. It's more fun in my happy place than it is out there.
That's funny. That's funny. I was thinking of this morning as I went to the bathroom early this morning. I know it's too much information, but I was thinking about Len Mooney this morning.
Oh no!
As I was going to the bathroom. No, what I was thinking about.
He's thinking about me while he's going to the bathroom. This little shit.
I was going to the bath. I was heading to there, and the thought came something that you said, something that you said recently. You said how a lot of people. When you were skiing, remember people said like, "Well, Dad, you're too old." Somebody said to their father, they were like 40 years old, like you're too old to ski. Why you should just drive the boat? And you remember that that's stuck in your mind about that. Talk about that a little bit, Len, about how that whole thing about that.
Well, you've heard me tell the story before, and then yes, it did happen when I was 40 years old. I was water skiing, my son was driving, and when I was getting back into the boat. He said, Dad, you're the only father I know that still water skis. And the thought had never occurred to me. It took me by surprise. So I looked at him sort of incredulously and said, well, why is that? And he says, well, they all say they're too old now. They're over 40. They just drive the boat. Well, the reality is, of course, is that if you think you are, you are. And it's that simple. It's really that elementary. If you believe you're too anything, too old, too small, too tall, too short, too dumb, too, whatever you believe, that's your reality, and that's going to manifest in your life.
Exactly.
And if I just take that specific example, and if I look back at those people, and I can't identify specifically who they are today, 30 years later, but I can promise you this: they're either fat or dead. The majority of them are not going to be in very good condition unless they change their attitude somewhere along the line, and probably they didn't. People end up, it's often been said that people die and then they sit on the couch. I mean, this isn't the exact words, but I've heard it said similarly. People die and then they spend the next 30 years sitting on their couch or sitting waiting for the final event will occur.
Right.
But they died. And the reason they died is that in between their ears, they quit living.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah. Hello, Larry.
But it's not too late to change. It's never too late to change.
No, it's not. It never is. That's true.
Say that's it. I'm going here. I'm going to go in this direction. You can always do that at any time. And I think that's what Teri is going to do with the show today, or this whole month. You're going to help people change direction and start believing in themselves. Because so many people, whether it's like, okay, like maybe they're not an adventurer like you, like water skiing, jump off cliffs, snow skiing, doing things like that. But a lot of people
who would jump off a cliff, Bob?
Huh?
Who would do something stupid like that?
I've got film at 11 of that one, Len.
Yeah, you're right, Bob. If you follow every day and do the assignments every day of this Loving Yourself challenge, you will change. There's no way around that. You're going to change because you're changing your attitude. You're changing your view of yourself. And, I taped a video last night for day 1 of the challenge and talking about how when we look in the mirror, we always look at the flaws. We see our hair not right or, whatever. But what we're trying to get across in this month is not to even look at the physical. When you look in the mirror, look beyond the physical. Really look in your eyes and find that spirit that you are. Instead of looking at for flaws, look for the good. go happy hunting on yourself. Find that happiness in yourself.
I love that. I love that. Go happy hunting on yourself.
Yeah. And I wanted to say this. I read a bumper sticker that really, I like it. It says, when writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. You write your own story. It doesn't matter, like the things that people say, it doesn't matter what they say. And just go for yourself, think for yourself, and do for yourself. And people are going to hate. There's going to be people that look at your life, and if you're successful, they're going to want what you have, but they're going to hate you for it as well. So you can't listen to the criticisms. Just look at all the positive that's out there instead of and just let that negative fall to the side where it will.
It's funny that this morning in my morning video, I mentioned, of course, I mentioned a lot of you people, but I mentioned specifically you and Len, and I was thinking, the most important thing we can do is become our best self. And I mentioned, I said, I can't be the best Teri Miller, and I said no relation. I can't be the best Len Mooney. Len's got to be the best Len Mooney, but I can be the best Bob Miller there is.
Right.
We cannot, we'll never be the best imposter, but we can be our best self, whatever that is. So if we just spend our energy on us being our best self, and then we'll have more to give out to other people. It's simple, really.
Right.
And there's two things that I want to interject here, and there's Larry saying haters are going to be haters. There's a couple of amazing things. Yesterday, after my interview with Karen, somebody, and I'm going to leave the name out of the equation, but an individual left two comments out on YouTube, and they were pretty ugly. They were just ugly, and it took me totally by surprise. Just shocked the hell out of me.
That's going to happen on YouTube.
But I've never seen comments quite this ugly. I
have. They're all over the place on YouTube.
So but there's I want to pick up on a thread that both you and Teri have mentioned, and just sort of put a little bow around it, because here's the thing. We are spiritual beings who have chosen, for whatever reason, to manifest into the physical universe, into Earth, and we've donned an Earth suit. And it's easy to look in the mirror, and as you said, Teri, it's easy to look in the mirror and see the perceived flaws in the Earth suit. But first off, who set the standard for what the Earth suit is going to look like, should look like? The advertising industry set the standard. Now, if your hair isn't like this and your eyes aren't this, you're not a pretty person. Well, wait a minute. We are spiritual beings. The real us is not what we see when we look at the Earth suit. The real us is what's inside. It's the spirit. It's the higher self. And we are made in the image and likeness of God. We, each of us, are perfect. God didn't make broken things. He made perfection. We just have to find it and use it. And use it to create our lives, to create our image of ourselves, to manifest what we want in our life, to put our arms around and care for the people that we love. We have to use that spirit and recognize that that's who we are. It's not what we look like. It's who we are as a person, as a spirit, as a higher self, not even as a person, but as a higher self. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. And that's what the whole purpose of this month is, to find that higher self, to find that person that is just pure love, because that's what spirit is. Spirit is pure love, unconditional, no strings, no expectations, just love. And that's what we want everybody to try to dig inside and find, is that place of coming from just pure love.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
That's it right there. And it's sort of like what you're saying, Len. We are so much different. If your 5-year-old self could look at you right now, you wouldn't even recognize each other.
No, I pulled up my high school graduation picture not too awfully long ago and looked at it and wondered who that fellow was.
Right. we change every single day. We're changing, but the spirit is there, like you said. The spirit is, and the spirit is love, connected to God.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we know, if we believe that, and really, 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 really nurture that feeling of that we are love energy from source, from God, and if we make that grow, nothing can harm us. We are connected to source, to God. We all a part of God, and if we believe that, we're good.
Yes.
Absolutely. Thoughts become things. You know, so think the good thoughts, think the love thoughts. You know, that I am loved and I love you. You know, putting out that I love you, it does something. It just raises the vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa, she wrote there, she said, when you surround yourself with people who are always our community of people who are going to encourage and support that all the time and not tear you down or not judge you, when you surround yourself with people like that, it becomes you. It becomes you, and that's what you're doing here for these next 30 days. You're creating this community or culture of just that. I mean, I'm excited. I'm in. I mean, I'm definitely in. I'll
Awesome.
do exercises and stuff like that. Does that start today or does it start tomorrow? When does it start?
It starts today. We're going to actually take sign-ups through today. So anybody that wants to jump on, just let me know. You can send me an instant message, an email, or how you want to get in touch with me, but let me know today that you want to do this.
Okay.
And the email is Teri@angelspeakers.com.
If for some reason they miss it, like today, can they sign up tomorrow, or can they continue doing it, or?
Yeah, I'll be lenient with that. We want to build this community where people are comfortable, because you'll be posting pictures every day, so we want everybody to be comfortable, you know, that this is our little community, and we're all going to share, we're all going to grow together, because you're going to grow. You know, we're all going to grow inside from doing this challenge.
Well, Larry just apologized for the bad comments he put on YouTube. I love it. Laughter is so much. I mean, just the fact that you brought up those comments made me laugh. And then Larry jumped. You have to laugh at that. I mean, I don't usually see. I don't surround myself with people always talk about the negative things on Facebook and all these things. I honestly don't see them because they just don't come to me anymore. I know they're there. They're up in the right-hand corner. If you're clicking on those news stories, you can read them. They're there. But I just choose not to go there. When you just focus on the good things, when you focus on all the happiness, when you focus on laughter and love and light, there's so much greatness that's out there that we can share. And when you do that, you're going to attract more of it to you. It's just the way things work, the way it's designed. It really is. I love it.
I got rid of all of that from my page. I don't see any of that new stuff anymore or any of the bad news.
I never do. Oh, you don't even see the stories?
Nope.
Oh, I don't even know you can get rid of that.
Yeah, there's an app for that.
There's an app for
it. An interesting observation from my own personal growth viewpoint. The comments that were made yesterday on Facebook in a prior time in my life would have really set me into action. I would have been writing back, and I would have been defending, and I would have been calling this guy names that we don't want to repeat. And instead, my reaction yesterday when I saw the comments was, the first reaction was sorrow. I said, anyone who's got this much anger and hostility inside him that he feels the need to write these kinds of things, I felt sorry for him, and I almost wanted to reach out and put my arms around him. This poor person needs somebody to love him.
Yeah.
It's just sad. It's just sad.
I muted myself because there was like 5 dogs barking. I don't know if you can hear them over there. Somebody, I think somebody walked by the house or something like that.
You need a couple extra dogs, Bob.
I do.
I think we'll get you a dog for a birthday present.
On my house here, it's amazing. It's funny. Yeah, what's cool about the whole YouTube thing, and then I'm going to ask you to talk about your thing tomorrow. But that whole YouTube thing, if you look at anybody is making an impact in life, Tony Robbins, Wayne Dyer, or anybody who's done anything cool, and then look at the likes and dislikes, and you might they might have like 200,000 thumbs up, and you might have like 974 like downs. Like who's gonna thumb down on like Tony Robbins or Wayne Dyer or people? Who's gonna do that? But they do it. There's people out there, they just live to be contrary, to be hateful. They're just out there. They're just there. You know, what are you going to do? You know, you got to have two sides of a coin, I guess, right? That's what that. Oh, hi, boss. There's another dog is trying to attack. That's the reason why they're all hard. Anyway, so Len, tell us about your workshop tomorrow, and then we're gonna Terry, I'll let you close up and talk about your show a little bit later on today.
Okay.
Well, I started, you know, let's regroup a little bit here. I started several weeks ago with this Law of Attraction workshop on Saturday mornings at 8:30 for a half hour, and we've missed the last 2 or 3 weeks, so I want to reinvigorate people, hopefully. But tomorrow, and we also took a break to have John Sabo on a couple weeks ago with the essential oils. But tomorrow I'm going to get back onto the Law of Attraction theme, and in the progression of things, tomorrow's workshop is on building belief, and as we all know, and it's really the same thing that Teri's workshop is on. It's building belief, because building belief and building love in yourself are really fundamentally the same thing, I think. But yeah, I mean, you know, the biggest challenge most people have is they can conceive of something, but they can't believe that they can accomplish it. It's building that belief that not only can you conceive what you want your life to be like, but that you're good enough. You can do it. It can happen for you. You can have what you want, but you have to build that belief. And building that belief is also part of it is building your own self-confidence, building the love for yourself, and overriding it. Affirmations, etc., overriding the bad tapes that have been in there since childhood, and etc. So building belief is tomorrow's topic. The workshop series is called Dream with Len. So lenmooney.com/dream, and I'll be putting the links up, because we have a new registration link for tomorrow too, because we have a change of the month. So I was doing it 1 month at a time, just as you did today, Bob. So anyhow, lenmooney.com/dream. Tomorrow morning's topic is building belief, and it's actually a very powerful little half-hour workshop.
Cool. Yeah, I've been following your workshops. They're awesome. It's 8:30 Pacific time.
8:30 Pacific time, and it's only a half-hour long.
Right.
And you know, and then just so you know, and then at 8:31, I'm in the van and I'm heading for San Diego. I may or may not make it to your house tomorrow night, but I'm on my way.
Okay. Awesome. That's cool. We'll have fun.
Yeah.
Cool. And Teri, tell us about your show.
Yes, we're going to April Fool the Angels today at 3 p.m. Eastern. What is that, your time, Bob?
12 p.m.
Well, of your time. Yeah, we're just going to have a fun day to start out the month, and it'll be Bob and Debbie, and so jump on and join us. And I wanted to show you, last night we did a show and tell on the radio, and we couldn't show it, but this is the book I was mentioning last night. It's by Paramahansa Yogananda. It's called Metaphysical Meditations, and it's just little short blurbs, just like little paragraphs. And if I can, I'd like to end by just reading this one. It says, I am a spark from the infinite. I am not flesh and bones. I am light. And I love that. And we can should always remember that.
That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful.
That's nice. Okay, and then at 3 o'clock today, I'm going to be on Karen's show, just like Len was yesterday. So 3 o'clock Pacific time, I'm going to be on Karen's show today, talking about the global peace going viral. So that's so cool. That's such an awesome. She's also going to join me next week too. She's going to be on my show on Monday. She's going to come on the first Monday of every month to kick off whatever she's doing. The next day, on Tuesday, you're going to be there, and Tay. Or I'm talking about Teri. You Tay, and Debbie are going to be on my show.
Right.
So
the angels are coming.
The angels are coming, and then you're going to be on the next day with Roseanne. So we're going to have a whole bunch of Teri Miller coming up. Starting. It already started. It already began. So lots of meet the Millers. We're going to be meeting the Millers, right?
Absolutely. I'm trying to find the link to my show. Somebody asked for it.
The link. Okay, so it's what's the link? I'll type it in.
So
I've got it.
Actually, can I interject a question here?
Yes.
And I'm a little confused, and so if I'm confused, there's an excellent chance I'm not the only one. The 30-day workshop, is that different than the show that's at 3 o'clock today, or is that the beginning of it, or I'm confused of which show is which? How many shows do you have, Terry? You're trying to confuse us.
I am the show, okay? Okay, the 30 Days of Loving Yourself is an event that's taking place every day for the whole month.
Right.
So to get involved in that, you have to contact me. I'll add you to the group. There's a private group. And every day you'll have an assignment that's given on that group page. And you do that assignment and you post your picture every day on this group page.
Okay.
3 o'clock today is just the show with Bob and Debbie, and we're going to have fun. And I posted the link over there in the chat room.
Okay.
April Fool's. Today's going to be an April Fool fun day.
Yes.
Because we should have fun. No matter what we do, we should have fun. No matter what. Bring
we always have fun on my show. You know that, Bob. We always laugh.
I mean, such you added Debbie to the mix that she brings it. I mean, she brings it. You know, but you're all so good. All you ladies working together, you bring this amazing dynamic there. So it's so fun to watch that. So we got to get out of here. Any last words that you guys want to share?
I love you.
Love you too, Terry. I'll see you later on today at noon at my time, okay. 3 o'clock your time. And Len, anything you want to share before we say goodbye?
Just remember to be happy. It's a choice. You get to make it every day. Make it wisely.
Exactly. And I hope everybody's noticing.
One more thing. I restarted the the Random Acts of Kindness. I restarted that today. So anybody wants to jump on there, go to the event page and look for Random Acts of Kindness for April.
Okay, and the best way to get a hold of you is just go to angelspeakers.com or Angel Speakers on Facebook.
Yes, either way. Okay,
cool. All right, I'll put the link. Any links you want me to share, send them to me, and I'll put them in the blog that goes out today and in the video. Okay.
Okay. Awesome.
Okay, guys.
You all have a great day. Love you all.
Love you. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Bye, Lynn.